But you don't got, I think it could be like me and you just picking each other's brain. Like, I just wish we had that whole first half.
I know, bro.
I'm like, damn, this shit needs to be documented.
Well, like, let's talk about how it's important to express have different avenues to express your views.
Yeah, man. Because I agree. Because not one avenue is always the clearest way. Like, people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have multiple.
Right, like, it's what, how you follow someone on social media or you see, like, shit, where it's like, I know, like, you present yourself a certain way on certain things. Like, when you're in school, you present yourself how you should be at school. When you're at home, you present yourself how you should be at home. When you're just chilling with your niggas, you present yourself like how you should be chilling with your niggas. But it's so much more to that. Like, it's so much more to that not every group get to see.
Yeah.
And then you can put it out in one central location, like, this me. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like, you don't get that opportunity in just in like a regular everyday life.
A routine.
You just become routine, and then you start losing all of them avenues of how to express yourself. Like, they start going away. And that's why it's important to keep building more, bro.
Yeah. Always building more. That's crazy. Cause like I said, people not always gonna understand that first one. So, I mean, but at the end of the day, you understand your big picture. Like I said, it ties into a bigger thing. So if you know what that bigger thing is, and you doing something that may seem like bullshit,
right?
You know, temporarily, there's always another avenue that you creating towards to express yourself.
So like when me like writing stuff down, for me it was like, this kind of is me. Like, this is what lead me to think these different ways about these different things. I know you see these opinions on Twitter, or I know you see me on Snapchat, or like, this is me. This is how I got to that. This is why I think that way. And if you still don't agree with that, that's okay. But if you really that concerned, or you're really just like looking to see, like, to share views, see perspective, see how people think, it's right there. Because I really want to see how other people think. Like, when you put that music out, it's like, damn, I really see his thought process.
Damn.
And he couldn't do that. He couldn't do that on through a tweet or through an Instagram post.
Bro. That's
you feel me?
100%. Damn, that's like brings me to my question. So, like, what was your experience on when you first listened to it? One, did you give it? Are you a type of listener who has to listen to a project in whole first? Yeah. Like, did you listen to the whole thing first round through?
I gotta go straight through. I just go straight through, and there be some lines like Reminder on that one. Like, I wanted to play that one back, and then I was like, no, I want to stick to the script. Stick to the script. I know I probably missed some shit. I know I caught some lines at the end. Like, damn, I wonder what I missed at the beginning when I wasn't really focused. I was like, shit, let me refocus, and then. And the more I just kept listening through it, I'm like, damn, like, and it's just like the vibe of it, like, you can listen to it at any like, there's no like, I don't know, it's just any time you can just throw it on and just listen to it, ride to it, and then that Sandman at the end, like, there's shit in it that I know I still don't even understand, type shit, like, and I feel like I'll really be listening to music, like, I'll really be listening to music, but like, there's still some shit like, I'm like, these niggas, they really tie this all, like, this is a project. Like, this is how music is supposed to be done, as opposed to just put out as many songs as you can, as fast as you can.
Yeah, man.
Like, no, you can tell this shit is a project.
I definitely agree to that. Like, a lot of time, I mean, at the same, I tell people this all the time. Music is entertainment at the end of the day. You have your different reasons you want to be entertained. Like as movies, like, if you compare them to, you're not gonna watch a comedy movie every time you get on the sticks. Like, you're not gonna watch a horror movie every time. There's different, you know what I'm saying? There's different entertainments you wanna feel. So, like, the Lil Uzis, the Yachty's, like, their entertainment is a little bit different.
Right.
But they know how to, like, they perfected that. So they gonna push that out.
They perfected themselves.
Yeah.
And like, bro, like, what's crazy is that as you was talking about that shit, like, when I was, like, with your music, would you say it has a genre?
Kind of. I'm gonna steal this from, I think it's Kendrick. It's like, damn, what did that nigga say? The music is like feel good music. I think he might not have said that, but yeah, something like that. So like it makes you feel good. There ain't no specific genre. If you can tap your, you know what I'm saying, if you can vibe to it, feel like vibe, something like that.
Then like, cause like that's, I mean that shit is just like, that's a culmination of a lot of things. Like that's not like hip hop, that's not pop, that's not rap, that's not jazz, that's feel good. So all of that makes you feel good. That's all of that is coming into this. Yeah. Ain't no niche. Ain't no this is how I'm gonna sound. And when I was starting to write, and I was like, everyone says like, in order to build the revenue, in order to build a brand, you gotta find a niche. So I'm like, do I want to write about politics? I want to write about sports. I want to write about indie. I want to write about traveling. I'm like, nah, I want to write about what make me feel good, nigga. Like I want to talk about like I'm gonna be the best at me. Like I'm gonna make that own avenue. So like if it don't make sense to you, like with Lil Uzi and like what music is this? Like this is him. Yeah. Like if you don't like that, that's okay. Sorry. Like that's okay. Like if you don't like an artist like I don't know like Lil Pump or someone who just they may not be putting out like good quality music, but at the same time that's just what they want to throw out there and people like it.
People fuck with it.
It's like okay, like they like. I mean, how mad can I really get? Like, how mad could you really be about that? Who's someone who is pushing out themselves to people? Like,
I think you really hit it on the nose. Like, indirectly, we didn't even know. But the reason why people get mad is because they try to confine you. Because that's the easier route.
Yeah, the easier route.
They want you to focus on politics because if you focus on politics and writing politics, then it's gonna be a little bit easier to make bread off of it.
Right.
But no, I tell you, it's still attainable to do yourself.
Right.
It's gonna be a little bit harder,
bro. Yeah, it's gonna be harder. They forget to tell you that. Like they forget that like, that's not an option. Like, no, you need to stick just to hip hop, and then you like, damn, R can make this feel good music. It may be a little bit harder. It may take a little bit longer for niggas to realize they fuck with it.
Yeah.
If you might listen to that album or that tape they dropped one time or two times, but I don't know how I feel. Keep listening to that thing. Cause like every time I listen to it, I'll be like, dang, like damn, okay, like it's crazy. Like it just all is necessary for it all to flow. Like you don't gotta do this. It's what's easiest.
Yeah.
It's what's easiest. Like in college, I know we just talking about it's going everywhere. They train you to do what's easiest, the easiest. So like all these jobs is already created. All these jobs are already out here. This is easy. This is easy. Then nigga, dude made a job for you. Go get it. And we're gonna teach you every way how to get it. So the person who didn't go to college, it's gonna be hard for them to do what's easy. But for you, it's gonna be easy to do what's easy. So I come out of college like, it's gonna be really easy to do what's easy. And then I come out here, I'm like, I don't even want to do what's easy. So now what? I should have been in college with the mindset. It should have started in college with the mindset from when I got to college. Man. I don't want to do this the easy way. I'm not going for no job that's currently out there. I'm going for my own job right now. And it might have changed my approach coming out. So I can't completely down talk college. Mm-hmm. But if I would have came in there from the mindset, I'm coming out of here to create my own shit.
I went to 0 job fairs in college. I felt like, bro, I'm glad you saying that because I felt like I was like so like alienated in a way. Like I didn't like that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got good grades, you know what I'm saying? I had to because I had to keep up that image of I got to college. You know what I'm saying? We both, bro. We went to middle school together. I know how you was rocking on in the classroom. Like we had to keep up a certain image of, you know what I'm saying? I'm not slacking. Start to get to smoking weed. It's not that I'm slacking. It's just I'm starting to realize that I want to do things my way. Like I don't really want to go, like you said, go to no job fair or put in an assignment by 11 o'clock. That really ain't helping me. I'm helping. You know, I could be doing this for myself.
I'm just learning like how like the best way to do things for others.
Yes.
And like maybe that's from the mindset I had going in, where like I was thinking like it's gonna help me in the long run do things for others. Where I should have been like I need to figure out how to take all this and build my own something that's me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't get it confused. We're not saying going to college was a bad idea. Going into college, don't go to college. We're not saying that.
Right.
If you like, it's literally what he said. His mindset while in college was not in tune like it is now. It wasn't like as sharp like me. So if we would have utilized it to our advantage a little bit more, then of course college could have been a different experience. But
Sure.
you don't necessarily need to go to college. You can attain this knowledge, have the same mindset not going into college. So it just, I mean, I definitely did enjoy it, and I think the most beneficial part, not necessarily the classroom shit, because like you said, you can learn anything on the internet, learning yourself, but more so the connections and the amount of people we ran into on the daily.
That is what, bro, just real quick, because I got some shit I got to say about that. Bro, when you are from one place and you're around one people your whole life, you're going to start to think like one person, like one people, like one, you're going to start to put yourself in a silo. Like my friend Tanner Smith said in his blog post that he sent to me the other day. You start to thinking like one way. When you go to college, you're now out of your city, you out of your silo, you out of that group. You got people coming from not only different cities, different states, and now different countries. And now their perspective and their views is all thrown onto you quickly. And sometimes you don't even know what to think of it all. Different things. You instantly start realizing like, whoa, it's a whole different ways of thinking everywhere. Like, what have I started to miss out on? Like, what have I missed out on? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
What more can I
like for 20, like for 18 years, I saw this from Indianapolis, Indiana. Like, what could I have seen from a different place? What would I have been thinking from a different place? Like, let me try to expand my views as wide as they could get, so I'm not missing out on nothing. So I'll be talking about any way you think, any way you feel, any way you want to express yourself, you can share it. And I'll put it out there because I'm all about that. If it don't make no sense to me, hey, I'm going to keep reading it to like, at least you're trying to explain it and express it in a way that people can receive it. And like, it's the same way with music, man.
Yeah.
It's the same way with music. When you start hearing all these different genres and all these different sounds from different parts of the country and different parts of the world, you're like, damn, what have I missed out on? How can I put all of what I've heard into one piece? Not just the hip hop I've heard,
Yeah.
not just the pop I've heard, not just the jazz I've heard, not just the R&B I've heard. How can I put all of this that I heard into one piece?
It's real, man.
And I feel like that's why I'll be trying to gather the perspectives. Like, I want to write it so that anyone can read it and see that I'm coming from a step, like, I took a step back. I'm going to weave my views into it, but I really want you to think about how hopefully it'll change your views about it. And if you can change mine, like, please do, nigga. If you that smart, or you know something, like, but you really shouldn't think that way.
Yeah.
I'll be like, damn, why?
Yeah,
And then you give me some facts, like, I'm like, I appreciate that, because I was going around saying some stupid shit. Like,
I appreciate you.
you feel me? That's why I'll be like, share your views. I'm not trying to argue with nobody. I'm just,
Exactly.
if you got some points that you can make them.
They gotta be clear.
Yeah, make them. Clearly make them. And I got some I can make. And then you might make way more sense to me.
What's your favorite track?
Stedman.
Damn.
Stedman, the hardest track on there.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. It's wild, bro. Like, I asked so many people, like, what's your favorite track? A lot of people have been, I say, like, the most, like, commercial type of people would say Secure the Bag.
Of course,
Yeah,
of
you're
course,
so
of course. And it's hard, though. And it's hard, and it's needed. It's needed.
Definitely.
Like, yeah, okay, yeah. They ain't forget about the bag.
Definitely. Personally, my favorite, damn, that's hard. I don't know. It changes so much. Like, the intro itself is just so, I wanted to rap on that beat so bad.
See, I was like, the intro sometimes I be like, is they finna go? Like,
that's kind of why we did it, because we wanted niggas to, like, in a way, like, want us to, like, go on it, but we was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that.
I feel it.
But I want to. Like, I still tell these niggas, Dorian and Mike, like, y'all some hoes for that. Like, I wanna rap on that. Nah, man. Mike Gillespie, he produced 6 out of 8 of the tracks. Dorian, he actually tracked drums to Sandman, bro. So, yeah, we all just reviving, bro. We started up in May. Like, I remember I would just put little like beat snippets and shit on my Snap, and I followed Dorian. Me and Dorian, we were in like drumline together from high school. Bro. Like that's where we dated up to drumline, and so we always just really followed each other, but never really like kicked it besides that like, surface level of drumline. So then, and I knew Mike through social media. Never met this nigga physically in person until May. Like I knew
that's crazy.
I knew him through mutual friends, and like, I know the nigga face just popping up. And I'm like, I fuck with you, bro, like, cause you got mutual friends, you funny, so that's my nigga. Like, I see you out in person, you my nigga.
I feel you.
So, yeah, like I would put up a beat snippet or some shit, and then Dorian commented on one of them like through Snap. I'm like, damn, bro, that's hard. I'm like, right on, bro. And then he ended up posting something like towards the end of the second semester, like in May or some shit. And on Snap, he was like in the studio with his cousin, and shit was hard. I'm like, hey, bro, we need to like get together. Like, we should do some shit. Really just do some shit. And he was like, all right, bet. And then he brought up Mike. He was like, yeah, Mike be making beats too. I was like, I know, bro, his shit's hard. Yeah, we should all just link up. We didn't know what we was gonna do about it. We was just like, let's just help each other, like, cause I know Mike's got a beat tape he trying to put out. I want to put out a beat tape, which I still fucking haven't. But like, we were just all gonna help each other, right? And then Dorian was like, all right, bet. Threw our ass in a group chat. What's up, niggas? started group texting and shit, and then when y'all trying to linked up like the next week, and then we didn't know what to fucking expect. We just linked up, and then first time we linked up, we made a beat, and like Mike chopped some shit up on like a sample, and it was hard. And then we like, all right, let's do this again. linked up again. Linked up the next week, bro, and then this time we were more, I don't know, like I knew I wanted to rap. I had mentioned it to Dorian. We still like hadn't rapped. We were kind of on the fence, like niggas say they can rap, but like, right, nigga, like you know what I'm saying, like okay, so niggas are still
like who gonna rap?
Yeah, who gonna go first? I don't believe you yet. That's a vibe, like real shit. That was a vibe, and then niggas started just rapping. We had a beat on and just wrote to it. And we like, I heard Dorian's, I'm like, whoa, like you can actually rap. Like, wasn't really expecting it, but bro, it's cold. Same with Mike. I'm like, hold up, these niggas are cold. And I had to like write too. Like I'm not about to just be sad. And they were like, damn, we can rap too. So we just started. You know what I'm saying? We fucked with what we had. And then after that, the next time we linked up, Mike was like, yo, I got an idea for a project. And then basically just went through the whole idea of 24 hours. We wanted to make it simple. Like, we just wanted to be like, basically we link up that day. This is the concept of the tape. We always link up at Dorian's crib. That's the shed that's on the 24 hours. Yeah, that's the artwork. And, he got, you know what I'm saying, a little home studio, so we just be linking up and then go to the shed and then put in work. So we wanted the tape to be like, get up early day, get to the crib, you know what I'm saying, you get that whole experience at 8 a.m. You just waking up Dorian, go straight to the shed, get to work, and then just goes through a day of us working on music and just little simple shit. So that's really just not too much of a concept, but we wanted to be an experience.
I felt the concept really when, like, you know, 8 a.m. of course. So I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it. And then the break come, you know, 60 down shade. When,
niggas from that, like, I know where you at right now, bro. Like,
I know that. I'm like, you got time? Like, I'm listening to something, you got 15 minutes.
15 minutes. I'm like, down 50
I'm like, you got time? Like, you got to go. But like, I felt that chat. I kind of felt that the most is like, just on some like for real, like when you do that, like I'm like, dang, okay, like I started to feel that 24-hour thing. Little demon,
little Miami. Oh yeah, we talking about 24 hours group collection. It's found on all streaming sites: Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, SoundCloud. You can the group name is Collection Album 24 Hours, 24 HOURS spelled out. So yeah, go check that out. Follow us on Instagram at It's Collection. It's damn. We're gonna have this shit posted. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna put it on this video.
Yeah,
it's gonna have all this social media right. It's gonna be right here.
So
like,
if you
gonna be
miss it,
seeing
you
it right here.
slow. So right. Alright, bet.
But yeah, like you was saying when you was reading, like when you was hearing them rap, and you was talking like, damn, like
cold.
Like they cold. Like okay, like I feel that, and like it's cool. Like when I get people who trying to work and see like I can like get into their head a little bit, and like with that music, when you hear that, you're like, damn, like, I didn't know that was in you.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that. Like how would I ever know that if you didn't do that?
Rainbow Savage. I'm about to have like 10 names.
Rainbow Savage.
I said Rainbow, nigga. Did you say Rainbow? Proud ass.
Camo Savage.
Camo Savage. Rainbow. Slammo, Mike Slam.